welcome to episode 2 of season 2 of the Lawfully Yours podcast. How are you, Jess?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, Vicky?
Yeah, not too bad.
Vicky.
Not too bad. Bit stressed out.
Oh,
It's all just a bit much sometimes.
Life's too short, Vicky.
I know, but I think I need some kind of... What did my daughter say to me? You need to do some journaling, Mum. You need to get it all out of your brain and onto the paper.
Why don't you go for a massage?
Well,
I love a massage.
Yeah, but I do love a massage, and I have a really nice massage lady, but it's temporary. I need to get it out and leave it out instead of like...
Do you know what's good for stress?
I'm sure you're going to tell me, Jess.
Good shag, baby. Good shag. You know, when I go for a massage, she does... No, it's a lady, but she does like, when she does my shoulder, it's like loads of popping.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Like a deep tissue. My Sophie does that. I love her.
Your sofa?
Sophie?
Oh, they said your sofa.
No, my lady's called Sophie.
Good sofa.
My lady's called... Are you watching anything good on telly?
Just started watching Frauds.
Oh, so have we.
Yes.
First 2 episodes.
But my problem is that I watch it when I'm tired, fall asleep, so then when I put the next one, I have to rewatch half of the last one. I'll fall asleep.
We've just finished watching Clarkson's Farm.
Oh, I love that.
It's so funny.
So funny,
I
isn't
can
it?
really relate to Jeremy because he really tries hard, probably overly so, and he tries to do everything at once, and then he makes some really silly mistakes, and that's just me. I'm just clumsy.
He's stuck to it well, though.
I think absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
I've learnt so much about farming.
Have you?
I have.
There's a girl at Parity, you know, her parents have got a farm. She lives on a farm.
You're telling me about this.
She lives on a farm. How
Oh,
cool is that?
Yeah, it would be.
When I move, when I retire, I want 2, I don't know if it's a llama or an alpaca, the ones with the longer necks.
Giraffe.
No, because they come in packs. You can't be on their own. 2
Might
of
that
them.
be an alpaca?
An alpaca and some chickens and a dog.
Oh.
That was what I want.
You
On
want
some
a little
land.
small holding then, do you?
That'd be so cool, wouldn't it?
No.
You know what I said, right? Last year at our house, I was like, we could do in the garden. We could do the garden up. We could make it into like a Santa's grotto, and we could get local children to come, pay like £1 or whatever, and give them money to charity. Nobody in my family.
What were they going to come to your garden to do?
Sit on Santa's knee.
Oh,
So on our decking, we could make it into a grotto, and we could get people to bring the kids and stuff like that. Pay £1, then all the money goes to charity. But everyone was like, "That's really like weird. Why would?"
I'm just interested in your train of thought because we were talking about Clarkson's Farm.
No, it's just reminded because I was on about my garden.
Oh,
I do that though, don't I? Anyway, yeah. There we go.
Any interesting cases or
Yes.
events or...
So.
Oh, she's looking at her notes.
Oh, I have to remind myself to tell you. Went to the race not long ago. Met Dion Dublin. He is so tall.
You've been rubbing shoulders with stars quite a bit lately, haven't you?
I know.
And then you get to sit and co-host a podcast with me.
Amazing. But yeah, he was really tall and wide. Just, yeah.
Is that the takeaway thing from meeting Dion Dublin?
And I said to him, it says, "Oh, you're from Leicester, aren't you?" And I was like, "I'm from Leicester," expecting land. "Oh, are you?" And it's like, "Oh, yeah." And he left.
Time.
But anyway, yeah. So I'm dealing with the case at the moment, quite sad. So parents separated, child stayed with mum. Mum then made these allegations of domestic abuse and is like, as they do. I shouldn't say that really, should I? But anyway, and then so she stopped mum from seeing she stopped the dad from seeing the child. Tried mediation, didn't work, went to court. So it's been over a year since the dad saw his son.
So not like the Coronation story you told, the Coronation Street story you told us
the young
last
child.
Episode. Okay.
So anyway, so we managed to get supervised contact, and then at the end of each session, the supervisor will the supervisor will write up some notes.
Right.
And in the notes, it said when the son saw his dad, he had a big smile on his face, ran up to him, and they had a hug.
Oh wow!
Even now, after I've been doing this job for this long, it warms my heart.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know,
So
families
good.
fracture, but there are certain relationships that need to be preserved, and children and parents is at the top of the list. It's got to be.
I know, and it was just.
Oh,
I know. But that's,
and so, is it just supervised contact at the moment?
At the moment,
okay.
yeah.
And you're hoping that as time goes on, that will change.
Yeah. Well, we've got a court hearing coming up, so yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
See what happens. Watch this space.
Fab.
Yes.
I settled a long ongoing case last week, and it was one that I thought we were going to have to go to trial on because it was liability had been. It was a tripping accident, and my client sustained fractures to both ankles and long-lasting effects. Liability was admitted, but we were in dispute in terms of the value of the claim and what had been caused by the accident and what was there because of the client's underlying medical condition, etc.
Right.
Absolutely lovely lady. Got a lot going on in her personal life with her spouse. Just a lovely, lovely lady. Built up that relationship over the years, just, supporting her, etc. And she was just over the moon that we were able to settle it. And I think that, again, like you, even after all these years, getting that settlement for that one deserving client was just, it really sort of topped off the week brilliantly.
Yeah, it reminds you why you do the job,
yeah,
doesn't
absolutely. Absolutely. And I know for her, it's not a life-changing sum of money, but it's a sum of money that's going to help her and her spouse, who's also very poorly, to hopefully have a bit more of a comfortable life.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, yeah. So just a thought coming to my mind. This is how random my head is. When I walked in this morning to the studio, did you see that we were on the telly?
Oh God, yeah.
How cool was that? When
No,
we were guests,
that
it
looked
was
awful.
We were guests with Rob and Megan, weren't we, on How I Failed in Business?
Yeah.
Look, I think I look quite good on the big
You
screen.
did.
You were
No.
fine.
I think I was tired that day.
I'm always tired. It's just, I was going to ask you another question.
No.
I know what I didn't mention on episode 1 when we were talking about the podcast awards. So we stayed over just one night, didn't we, in the hotel? So I woke up the following morning. So somebody had booked the train for like 10:35.
Excuse me.
I didn't book the train. Anyway.
Apologies. I bought you first class. What more do you want?
You did. First time ever.
There you
go. I woke up and I was clattering around and I turned around and you were still fast asleep. Literally up. The quilt was up to here. And then you wake up and you say, oh, I got so hot in the night. I had to take my top off.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
yeah. I was hot. So I took my top off. It's not the first time I've done that.
I'm sure it's
not. Oh my
not.
God, I remember. Right. So I'd been going out with my now fiance. I'd been going out with him for about.
Is he going to be okay with you sharing?
Yeah, he's fine. He tells everybody anyway. It's about 6 weeks, and his sister at the time lived in Tenerife.
His sister at the time.
His sister lived in Tenerife at the time. There you go. So we went over to see her. And so I hadn't been going out with him for very long and obviously not met his sister before. And we went out and we all together and we had a bit of a drink, had got a little bit drunk, went back to where we were staying. And then his sister, his niece was also staying with us in our apartment. She came back with Dean's sister and the niece wanted to go out. But the sister was like, no, it's too late sort of thing. I'm hearing all of this. I'm in bed. I'm hearing all of this. So I was like, right, I'll sort it out. Get out of bed. All I've got on is my pants, completely naked. Walk into the room where they are. She's there. The sister's there. The niece is there. Here's me standing there, everything out. And I'm like trying to mediate, trying to sort it out for them. So they see everything.
Did you realise you were naked?
No, because I was slightly drunk. And I'm just trying to let her go out. I'm just trying to stand in there, and they're just both just looking at me like that. I was like, ooh.
And have you seen them since, or are you estranged?
No, I'm not.
Has Dean never seen or heard from his sister again? You are so funny.
Yeah, it just reminded me of that.
The thing is,
Just
it doesn't
me.
surprise me.
No,
It's
just me.
no,
I'm afraid.
it doesn't.
No.
Anyway, have you got any jazzers?
Oh yes. Right, which book shall I look in?
Oh, Jess has got some new notebooks.
Yeah, pretty, aren't they? They're pretty. So, this one's funny. So, in our bedroom, it's an ensuite. So I was sitting.
Not another naked story, is it?
Well, might have been, but the
Oh.
story isn't about
Okay.
that. So I was sitting on the toilet, but the door to the bedroom was slightly ajar, and we've got a cat called Midnight. It's pure black, and I see Midnight there. So I'm like talking to him through the door, like, "Oh, you're right," and all of this, like, and I'm like, "Why is he not moving? What's wrong with him?" And I'm talking to him for ages, and he isn't moving. And I'm like, when I finished, I opened the door, and it's a fucking thing of washing. It's not even the cat. I'm just sitting there chatting away to the cat for 20 minutes. It's a bloody laundry basket full of
Why are you on
washing.
the toilet for 20 minutes?
Oh, I do sometimes. Yeah, I take my time. I like to take my time. Have a leisurely time on the toilet. Yes, that's
what are
my
you
pleasure.
like?
So
We have got a really, really special guest today.
we have.
Really looking forward to this.
He looks a bit
He
nervous.
does look a bit nervous.
I've just listened to the first
So-
part of the podcast, that's why.
You've heard us on the podcast before.
Of course he
because
has, 'cause he
obviously
listens
you've
to every
and followed
episode.
and shared and everything, of course.
Of course.
But anyway, let's introduce the lovely John Ghent.
Good to see you.
How are you?
I'm all right. See you too.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
good,
good.
thank
Good.
you.
Good. So tell us a little bit about what you do, who you are, where you've come from. how
Oh
you've
my God,
evolved.
where I've come from. Good grief.
From your
So,
mother.
yeah. So I'm 42 in 9 days.
Oh, happy pre-birthday.
Thank you very much. So I'm guessing when this goes out, I might be 42.
yes,
Yeah.
will, yes.
So yeah, I'm 42 now. Then let's say that. As you can tell from my accent, I've lived in Leicester all of my life, and currently I have 4 daughters.
Currently?
I have 4 daughters. I won't be having any more.
Might you be having a son?
No, definitely not. No.
Okay.
So I have 4 daughters, live with my wife, Emma. My 2 older girls don't live with us. They are 22 and 19. One lives in Warwick. She works for in cybersecurity. And then my second one, she is a heating engineer, just
Oh.
recently qualified.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh.
So
Okay.
they're my 2 older ones with my ex. And then I've got 2 daughters now that are 10 and 2.
Wow.
So I've got
Wow.
22 at the top end and 2
Wow.
at the bottom end. So that's family life, and a dog. And I have a
And a
dog as well.
What dog?
A little terrier cross. We don't 100% know his
Heinz
genetics.
57.
Very much so. He's got some staffy in him by the looks of him,
Right.
but according to the person we had him off, he ain't got no staffy in him. But he pretty much has, yeah. And I've been an estate agent for 18 years.
Is
and
it really 18 years?
Wow.
so-
And is that self-employed, or did you start out working as
No,
an employed
started
person?
in like most estate agents work, and I guess probably most people in their work careers start as in at a big
employed.
Yeah.
corporate firm, and you get all your training done, and then you see the light, don't you?
So when did you first go self-employed? Because I think that's when I first met you.
2017.
2017.
So I set up on my own self-employed,
Yeah.
like because I'm not now. I'm under umbrella company
So that was
now.
Fox.
Property Fox.
Property
Yeah,
Fox,
so it was
wasn't it?
2017 to 2023.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And why did you decide to go on your own?
Because I was at the stage where I was earning okay,
Yeah.
but wasn't happy where I was,
Okay.
and sort of my thoughts on what needed to happen next in that particular business were different to the 2
Yeah.
directors and owners of the business. So,
Yeah.
to be honest, I'd actually had enough of estate agency, and I took 6 months out, or I
Okay.
thought I'd had enough of
Yeah,
estate agency, but actually I just needed a bit of a
Yeah.
Right.
Reset.
detox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Sure.
property detox. So I bit and bobbed about for 6 months, and do you know what? It was a really cool 6 months as
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
and I'd love to do it again. We had this
Yeah.
little rattly old car, but we like saw quite a lot of the country at that time. Abby was
wow.
quite young. She was, what would she have been? She'd have been 2, so she wanted at school, so we
Okay.
could just go and like just
To
do
go.
stuff and
Yeah.
and think. I still had to earn. Like I did a bit of work and stuff,
Yeah.
but it was it was a really good fun 6 months really.
Brilliant.
Like just
And what changed at that point then to make you? Because you say you're not self-employed now.
I am self-employed. Like, so basically I'd worked for other estate agents for 9 years. Yeah, 9 years. And I just was like, well, I'm now at that crossroads where I'm like, I've either got to go and get a job again, or if I want to do something myself, this is the time, because I've like had 6 months. And we said, well, I think I can do it on my own, and like the general rule of thumb is that to open like an office and do all that sort of stuff, like you need 100 grand or whatever it is.
Yeah.
We had 10, so I did it from my bedroom
Yeah.
to start,
Yeah.
and that was
And you
it.
just flew from
Yeah.
that.
And I'll be honest, I spoke to someone last night and he's like, "Oh, John, you make your own luck." I was like, I got a bit lucky because the market started riding then as well with like 2017, 18, 19 into COVID. Yeah. The market was pretty strong. So that did help compared to where we're at now. I enjoyed it for like the first sort of 4 or 5 years that we were running. Made some decent money, went Disneyland and stuff like that. And it was pretty cool.
What did you do before you was an estate agent then? Because it was a few years there.
Yeah, so I didn't start an estate agent until I was 25. Yeah. I worked at B&Q from when I was 16 to 21, something like that, just all over the shop floor. That was a really good hoot. That was in like the, like the property program boom, like Sarah Beanie, Lawrence Llewellyn Bowen, and all that, like, and Homes Under the Hammer.
Changing rooms and
you go and spend £4 at B&Q and you can add 20 grand to your house, and like you can transform your room in a weekend. So, so it was quite good because it was a really good environment at B&Q, at the big one in Leicester, and it was good fun. Like on a Saturday when it was in that era. Bearing in mind we're going back, 20 years. Take 200 grand, in one day.
Yeah, wow. Can imagine it.
And then, like on an Easter bank holiday,
crazy.
The police turned up. Police turned up to like keep the cars moving because we were just blocking all the roads because everyone was trying to get in. You take like 300 grand on a day. It was just ridiculous.
Crazy,
but really good fun. Like I learnt to use, them like big massive panel saws that they've got in there that cut all the big boards up. So I used
a real man thing, isn't it?
Oh, it was proper. I loved it. So you did that, and then I worked for William Hill in the bookmaking industry for about 12 months. So talking about football and horse racing for a living, that was pretty cool. And then before I went to William Hill, I went to work for a company called they were called GSL at the time, and it was like Group 4, taking prisoners around the country and stuff. So I did that for about 12 months as well. Just sort of, and this is what, like, when my girls are like at 18, 20, 22, and like I say, my got a sort of 10-year-old, I'm like, how do people decide at like 18, 19, 20 I'm going to go to university and do this? And I'm like, that. Just fly by the seat of your pants and just
your life. Yeah.
Like the guy from I know these are like little anomalies, but like the guy founded KFC when he was like 67 or something, didn't he? It's like, so just try stuff. Just say yes and just go and do different things.
Isn't it? Yeah. Did it later in life. Yeah. I was a month off my 40th birthday when I qualified.
Really? Yeah, I think that's wicked.
It's just, you don't know what you want to do.
And I'm good friends with one of my best mates is Gav Dilks, who's in recruitment and sort of like relative well-known sort of on the business network circuit. And we are always talking about stuff like this. And where we're both at now, if you'd said to us 12 months ago, that's what you'll be.
Likewise, yeah.
I don't know how people go, I've got this 5-year plan and I'm going to do that. I'm like, what? I can't even
look. 5-year plans to retire, isn't it?
Like, I can't even look 5 days, let alone 5 years. So, did that and then literally fell into estate agency. I went down like all the offices that were, because I was like, I want to earn a few more quid.
Beaver Street, isn't it? Or
Halford Street and all down there. So I just dropped a load of CVs.
You'd get the property.
I'd drop a load of CVs off and got one interview, got that job, and like worked my way through. Got headhunted once, and then ended up at this other independent that was there for 5 years, and then left there, and then I've been on my own. I think I'm unemployable now, though.
I said that to you. I think going self-employed has made me unemployable.
It makes it different, doesn't it?
Because if I went into a estate agent now, they were like, you need to do this, this, and that. I'd be like, you what? Yeah. You don't need to do that. Just do it this way instead. Like, I think you do become unemployable.
So what's the business brand now, and why is that different?
So I work under it. It's a bit like, in the law field, it's a bit like Taylor Rose.
Okay, so it's a bit like what we do. We're consultants, so we effectively subcontract.
Yeah, it's a bit like that. Yeah. So the brand is EXP, and I'm self-employed under their banner. They give us access to sort of all your portals and basically your back office. Yeah. And I'm just self-employed under my name now.
And is it you on your own now?
Yeah, so I've got a little bit of like admin support that I pull upon. My dad does a few viewings for me and stuff like that, and then I've got a couple of virtual assistants. I just think the way you can work now is so different to even COVID did it, didn't it?
Yeah, definitely did.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that was the catalyst for me going self-employed. The opportunity arose, and it was like, if not now, then when? Yeah.
And the thing is, I'm very much like. So my sister's totally the opposite. She's like, needs to get done. And we only spoke about this the other day, so she won't mind me saying it.
I love your sister, Becky.
So she was like, I've got to have all my ducks in a row, got to do this, this, and this. I'm like,
I wonder if it's a female thing, do you think? Because I am a bit like, need to know, if I've got to be somewhere at a certain time, I have to work backwards to know what time I've got to leave.
Yeah, I'm like that.
I live late for everything.
Yeah, it would be just like, oh, we'll go, I'm ready. Oh, hang on a minute, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. And no, I need to go now.
I had a property valuation this morning at 10 o'clock, and I got off a Zoom call with a couple of guys that I work with at like 9:34, and I'm still in me like scruffs, and I said, I've got to go to this valuation. And Emma's like, what time? I'm like, 10 o'clock. She's like, it's in 24 minutes. I'm like, it's only in Braunston. It's like around the corner. I was early, so we're all right.
What did your sister do then?
She did a lot of like wedding makeup and stuff like that. But yeah, she looks after my nephew now because he's on the spectrum. So so she's got her hands quite full at the minute.
She has, bless her.
So yeah, we were talking, and she was like, I need to have all my ducks in a row. And I'm a bit like, if I make a massive pivot now and go and try something and it doesn't work, it doesn't really matter because I'm 42 with loads of experience. So I'll just get a job in 6 months if I needed to.
No,
Not that I'd want to, but I'm well like that now.
Yeah.
Which it can be a little bit. It can not put people. So, like, my dad's not like that. My wife's not like that. So, when I say stuff, they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm like, but what's it matter? Like, so.
I think that's a good attitude to have. I think, but it would scare me.
Yeah.
Being a bit.
It scares
like,
a lot of people.
I need to have some form, some plan, a list.
Yeah.
Tick it off.
I have a very bad, like, I struggle with the live for today.
Yeah.
But plan for the but I still could have another 50 years on this earth. I really struggle with that in terms of which, and I struggle with the middle ground.
Yeah.
Well, just do this, and I'm like, no. I don't want to do all of that, or all of that.
But it's clearly working for you. I mean, we've when Jess said, "Oh, I've got you left me a voice message, didn't you?" Say, "Oh, you're gonna love me, and love."
I was like, I'm all awesome. Got John Ghent.
I know John.
I didn't know you knew him. That's weird.
I think you have become more visible on social media.
The socials are ridiculous.
Of late, but not because I'm selling this house.
No,
look at this
videos.
House. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's exciting.
How did that? Was that just to like, oh, I'm going to talk crap about this, whatever?
It was pure luck, really. So at the start of April, I got invited by, do you know Meenakshi?
Yes.
Yeah, who was part of the Bridge charity. Not the Bridge. Oh, bloody hell.
Is it
Lamp. She was at...
Meenakshi Patel,
yeah, and she's a business consultant now. And I know her through BNI and stuff like that. She said to me, do you want to come to this event at Athena at the start of April? It was to celebrate the diversity across the Midlands and stuff like that. It was nice. Food was wicked. I had to be up fairly early the next day because I had a run that I was doing. So I was like, I'd love to come, but I'll need to leave relatively early. She said, oh, no, that's fine. She said, as long as you stay for the food and the awards and stuff. I was like, yeah, cool, no problem. It's not really my bag, that sort of stuff. Cause like suited and booted, it's not really me. So, but I went. It was at the Athena. It was quite nice. The table was sound, like the people that were on there, and so I had a good nobble. And I'd parked in John Lewis.
Yeah.
So I walked back through town, and as I walked down Churchgate, it was 10:30 on a Friday night, and I was like, where on earth is everyone?
Yeah.
I made one video and put it onto TikTok, and it just went ballistic. So TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, it went on. And I woke up in the morning. I'd already had a TikTok account for about 3 weeks. It had like 70,000 views on TikTok by the morning. Well, I think it sat on like 450,000 on TikTok. It got to 1 million on Instagram.
Oh, wow.
And then on Facebook, it went pretty crazy as well. I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So then I was like, right, there's obviously an appetite for that type of content. So then I did a video about Zanzibar.
Yeah.
Then I did one about Creation Liquid Envy, Crystals, Kudos. Then I did one about Life, and they were all getting like 100,000 views on each platform. I was like, this is ridiculous. So so that's how it sort of started. And then I just started playing about doing other stuff like on roundabouts and like bridges and under tunnels and things like that. Then I did like, I can't remember what I did. I must have done something about something historical that went crazy. So now I do a lot of that sort of stuff. And it's been 6 months and it has literally changed my life.
Like, the one I wanted to ask you about was the Cora's one.
Cora's wicked.
Yeah. Because obviously everybody's worked at Cora's. I worked at Cora's. My parents worked, most people worked at Cora's. And it was like, I can't believe that you've done that video about it. Because they're selling it, aren't they?
It's been sold. So the development's development's been given now. And most of it's going to be knocked down. They're keeping some of the facade. But what I found is, like, I am quite interested in like history and geography and heritage and stuff like that anyway, and like trains and trams and buses and all that sort of urban logistics and things. So I then ended up speaking with a bit of passion about it, and I'm not like a stuffy old historian. Do you know what I mean?
Literally, say it how it is.
Yeah.
Say what everyone's thinking.
And like, I've got my hat on, my beard, and my green jacket and stuff like that. So it's not like I'm just bumbling through it like your old history teacher. Yeah. So I think that resonates. And then because the next video could be me like running across a roundabout, it's a bit like, ooh, what's coming next? But the Cora one was really, really interesting. Like when I put the drone up to have a look over the top, but then people start reaching out to you. Yeah. So I've had like the Leicester Civic Society have reached out to me, and then a couple of the other history groups, and then the all their names are really funny. So there's the Leicester Industrial Heritage Society, which is the Glenfield Tunnel. Right. And they do all stuff about like the industrial heritage. Yeah. Then you've got the Leicester Transport History Society, which is they've got the old tram depot at the top of London Road. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. So I went there and did some stuff there, but I should remembering all the acronyms. It's like so they've all like reached out, and I've got like really good links. But then I get messages like every day about, have you seen this? Have you seen that? And then I went to this tram depot, and these roofers were across the road, proper like rough arse roofers. Oi. Yeah, exactly like that. That's exactly. So like, I was doing this film, and hey, old mate, and I looked across, and they're all there like, we watch you, it's wicked. So as I'm just pulling out, one of them ran over the road. I was like, oh my God, what's he gonna say? Yeah. And I wound the window. He's like, you got a few minutes? I was like, why? He was like, where we're working here. He said, there's an old air raid shelter in the garden. I was like, really? So I went across there, and we did the filming together. Like, I got them in it. We went down this air raid shelter. They unlocked it all. It was so good. Like, so it's stuff like that on the fly.
Do you think because that's too? I can see how the link has been made, but it's very two very different worlds. So do you think one's going to take over the other?
Yeah, probably. So
what do you think it's going to be?
I think the social media stuff will probably keep growing to a stage where a decision may have to be made at some point. Yeah. So at the minute, I still get, like, I've had a call today from a lady that's seen all my stuff online, so wants me to go and have a look at their house. She's had a bit of a problem with it. It's in an area that I deal with. So I am winning business. I am getting inquiries and business off the back of it.
But are you getting an income from the...
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So not anywhere near enough yet to sustain full time. And this is where that risk thing comes across. So it's like, where is that? Where's the tipping point where I go, I'm going to go all in? Yeah. And if it doesn't work in X amount of months, what? And that's the beauty of like a self-employed model through EXP. I could literally jump out
and jump back
in.
Yeah.
Because they only charge like a very small fee each month. And the rest of it comes when you sell the house. So if you don't sell no houses, you don't pay any more. Yeah. So there is that option there. It's what it looks like moving forward. And again, I'm trying to plan, but it's because I'm thinking like, well, Leicester will max out at some point, but I'm like, I'm not sure it will, because
so much.
There's so much that you've shown in those 6 months that we didn't have any.
And I think it's just the way you portray it as well, though. It's just so interesting, isn't it?
Well, it's like I've not touched Wigston, Oadby, Stonegate, Knighton, Evington, like none of that. There's loads. I mean, the city centre. I could do 3 weeks worth of content in the city centre.
The nightclubs you were talking about then, it was like, oh my God, I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about that one.
But also, a lot of schools, I've heard, they're built on not air raid things, but tunnels that people used to build
Yeah.
years ago, like in the World War and stuff like that.
So apparently there's a set of tunnels under the cathedral as well.
Oh.
And I've heard
Apparently.
there's something under Nottingham Ice Rink.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
I've heard that there's something under there.
It wouldn't surprise me
Something
at all.
secret.
What do you mean something?
Well, it's like, you know, in the Cora, if you look at the Cora video,
Yeah.
when the drone goes up, in the middle of the courtyard, there's that big green. A bloke messaged me. He said, "Do you know what's under there?" I said, "No." He said, "There's a massive water tank under that green." He said, "It's huge." And then if you look in the corner, there's a manhole cover in the corner. He said, "You can just see the outline of it on the grass. Like the grass sort of changes colour."
Yeah.
He's like, "If you open it," he said, "that might still be full of water." I said, "Really?" He said, "Yeah, definitely." Did you see the one where I went under that massive tunnel under the train track?
I didn't see that one.
It's like a massive drain. It's as big as the front of that building, and it's in the middle of Leicester, and you wouldn't even know it's there. So it's all cool stuff. Well, cool to me, stuff like that you just uncover.
Yeah.
And then you do some videos, you think, not sure on that one, and it goes whoosh.
Yeah.
And you do another one, you think that's a banger, and it doesn't
Yeah.
go quite as well. So you
Yeah.
just don't know really. It's when you spark. It's when you spark emotion. That's when they start to go.
Yeah. So on your website, I think, or your LinkedIn profile, you talk about awkward auctions and bold marketing.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you what you mean by that.
So I specialise a lot in low-end housing that needs a fair bit of work doing to it. That is it's what I enjoy doing. It's what I'm good at.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's quick-ish for the property market. And in like a market like now, you've got to be so bullish with your pricing to get anywhere near being sold. There's about 50% of the market sold at the minute. So that means 50% aren't.
Yeah.
That's really,
And
really
is that
low.
across the board?
Pretty much, yeah. The lower in price you go, the percentage ticks up a bit.
Yeah.
So in Leicester, up to about, I did this research the other day, up to 200 grand, it's about 56%. It's skewed a bit because of flats. Flats just don't sell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know you could get property for under 200 grand.
Yeah, you can just about. Can through me. Not so much in the villages, but certainly in the city. Yeah, you can still get stuff. And it flies, absolutely flies. So stuff like that is what I want to deal with moving forward, whether it be auction or open market. Because ultimately, like, you need cash flow, don't you?
Yeah, of course you do.
So, and I think this is where, I mean, I know some agents do it cheaper, and that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
But you're sometimes on a case for over 12 months to earn $4 grand, for example.
Yeah.
And then you go, well, that's a nice fee. And you're like, hold on. How many hours have I spent on that?
Yeah.
And you're like, it ain't great, really.
Yeah, I think when you break it down like that, definitely.
So, yeah, that's sort of where I want to go. So I was speaking to my dad actually earlier on, and he was like, you need to do more on your socials about like that sort of stuff and what you want to deal with. Now, a lot of the areas that I talk about lean into that, but I probably need to put my hand up and go, actually, I do sell houses still.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
so certainly at the minute. So
Have you got any funny stories from when you've been to view properties?
Oh
that you
my
can disclose?
days. Yeah, so I did one in Braunston when I'd not long started an estate agency that had been repossessed. It was a 3-bed semi for 56 grand. So you can tell.
Jesus.
So it was all Cytexed up. And, but before it got Cytexed up, it has obviously been raided. So like the boiler was missing and stuff like that. And someone had a shit in the bath. Yeah, so that was quite a funny one.
In the bath.
That's
the
a bit
bath.
like Rob's story when he said he bought his house and there was poo in the sink.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's worse, isn't it? In the sink.
Just, what's that about?
You've actually got to get up there and reach up there, haven't you, in the
yeah,
sink?
I've done. Yeah, you've got to
think
like
of the
cock your leg up and stuff,
Yeah.
haven't you? So I've done 4 drug dens I've sold
Oh,
in
wow.
18. I think that's just me.
Wow.
So think how many there actually is like
Yeah.
around
There was a
town.
massive one at the old social club next door to Morrison's.
Yes, there was. Yeah, at Glenfield. Yeah, there was a big one in Western Park. In fact, so I sold one in Western Park, and then there was another one in Western Park. Posh old Western Park.
What did you say? It was like a going concern.
Pretty much, yeah. Business included. Yeah. So yeah, I've done 2 of them. Went to do one in Leicester. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
And I went to do the viewing, and as I'm tidying up, because the house was like immaculate. So when they're immaculate, you're like, right, I need to just move to make it look like perfect.
Yeah.
And I was upstairs, and I'm sort of lifting stuff off the floor to put it away, and I picked up some anal lube.
Oh, my
And I was
God.
like, "You dirty binks!" Like, yeah.
It was like we had, I think you said, Colin Johnson.
Yeah, know of him.
He
yeah.
was told us about when he was a heating engineer.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Somebody called him back because the radiator was making a noise.
Vibrating,
It was the
wasn't it?
vibrator under the bed that had become switched on. It
Yeah.
was in the daughter's
God.
bedroom, wasn't it?
Yeah, and his dad's
Hilarious.
the dad's face was
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah, sorry about that.
that was
Sorry about
interesting.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think, there's some of the big. I did a repossession at Colville, and it was full of stuff. And when you do a repossession, they have a period of time to come back
Yeah.
to claim all of their belongings
Yeah.
and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But then you have to photograph everything, because in case it gets like
Yeah.
taken or whatever. And I opened this drawer, and this dildo was in there. And
Oh, my
it were about
God.
a foot long. I was like, "Oh my God!" I was like, as I'm shouting to like the bailiffs, "Come and look at this! Come and look at this!" He's like, "What are you going to do with that?" "I'm going to photograph it. That's what I'm going to do." Yeah, that was quite funny.
Probably somebody's prized possession.
Yeah. That's the only thing they came back for now.
Yeah, can you imagine? So as part of our podcast, as I'm sure you know because you've listened,
Yes.
haven't you? We do some obscure laws and a true law.
Yep.
We've been doing 3 laws, haven't we? We're going to change it to one's true and one's false. But this is
Yeah.
we're going to tell you the ones from the last episode where we had a guest on. See if you can guess which is the truth and which is
Okay.
the non-truth, and then we'll give 2 more. So the first law: if a stranger wants to use your toilet, you legally have to let them, and that's under the Sanitation Act 1836. Is that true or false? Under the Metropolitan Police Act 1839, it is illegal to beat or shake a mat, carpet or rug in the streets of London before 8 a.m. Is that true or false?
Or the Noise Nuisance Environmental Protection Act 1990, you cannot hoover between 1 p.m. on a Sunday you cannot hoover after 1 p.m. on a Sunday or between 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. on any other day.
So
Which-
one of those is
One's true.
yeah.
2 are
2 are
false.
false.
I would say the true one is the beating of the rugs. No way.
So you can do it before 8 a.m. Yours is
Mine is the true one.
yeah.
The
Really?
hoovering one. Yes.
So I break the
99.
law every week,
I do as well.
every day.
Do I? 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. What time do you hoover then?
There's no set time of day. It's just
It's
any
not on a
time.
rota.
Yeah,
Just-
1
Just
p.m. on
say
a
it, I
Sunday.
hoover it.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
yeah.
go.
There you go. You see, so you learn something.
I'm glad
new
you ain't got
every
us,
day.
but so someone's not allowed to just use your toilet though. The first one.
It's not. It's yeah.
Yes,
you don't. have to
that's
let
good.
them
You
in.
wouldn't want fancy someone just knocking the door, would you?
No.
You just say, "Can I come and have a squat?"
Although it has been
In your sink or your
sure,
bath.
Yeah, yeah, that's probably what happened. That's probably what happened. So, we had one of our other things that we do is that we ask guests to ask a question for the next guest.
Yes.
And our last guest was Claire Corson, the menopause stylist, and she asked, "What is the best part of your day?"
Oh, that's a good question. Best part of my day is probably. It used to be in the mornings because I used to get up like at 5:30, 6 o'clock before everyone else did.
Right.
But that don't happen anymore. It's probably just after my 10-year-old's gone to bed, and it's just, whew, I'm good now for like an hour or 2 before I need to go to bed, and I can just sit and just like
Like I
watch.
say, what do you do with that?
Yeah, so me.
Gets that vibrator out.
Yeah. Or the dildo, yeah. No. So we'll try and find something that we both like to watch, which is it's a bit of a struggle because we're quite different in terms of
Okay.
like viewing, but we've got something at the minute that we're on, so that's all right.
What are you watching at the minute?
Good Ship Murder. It's
No.
got Shane Ward
Yes.
and Catherine
I
Tilsley
don't know
in.
whether that looked a bit silly.
It is,
Ah.
but the reason we're watching it is because we
Your
went
wife
on.
fancies Shane Ward.
Well, she does fancy Shane Ward, yeah. We went on a little mini cruise around
Okay.
around the North Sea and English Channel in May, and they were filming it. So Shane Ward was there,
Wow.
and the boat that they use in all of the shows is the one we went on, so we can watch it and we're a bit like, we know where that is. We know where that is. Like, so it's very easy viewing.
Okay.
So it's either that or YouTube or like posting content and stuff like that.
Or listening to Lawfully Yours
or
podcast.
listening to the podcasts, yeah. And then I guess my other little guilty pleasure, it doesn't happen that often, but every month there is there's usually what's called a PLE, which is a WWE premium live event. So they're on at like midnight till say 3 a.m. So I'll quite often go and get a load of snacks and just sit and chill and watch the wrestling.
My daughter and son-in-law are obsessed with wrestling. They've gone to a London show this evening.
Really?
Obsessed with wrestling. Yeah, I don't get it myself.
Yeah, I've been
and
a few
sometimes
times.
they're up till like 4 a.m. watching it.
Yeah, that's what I do. Yeah.
Like,
There's a 4 in the morning.
until 4 a.m.
What's the best part of your day, Jez?
Oh God.
Ah.
Probably when I've finished work and I've settled down for the evening, which is usually about 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
After I finish work, settle down for the rest of the day. Love that bit.
Yeah.
Oh, the other bit I used to really love when I used to go to the gym. Not going to the gym, but after I'd finished the gym, had a shower, and then I'm like, oh, I feel great now, but I don't do that anymore. So,
What
about
do that
you?
anymore? My favourite part of the day, I think it would have to be the same. When you finish work, you've done all your bits and bobs that you need to do. Pyjamas are on, recliners up, dog's there,
beautiful.
TV.
Cup of tea.
Yeah. Sadly, can't watch any more Clarkson's Farm because we've just finished it. Although they have just finished recording a series 5, so that should be out fairly soon.
That is good.
So that's it. Like none of our favourite days are the work bit. So
No.
if you've got that chance to not do it, that's why I'm saying just go and do something because you never know.
So what's your question that you would like to ask our next guest?
Make a note of this, Jez.
I am.
If you won the lottery, would you stop work today?
How much on the lottery?
10 million. You know, it could
you?
be a bit offensive. I'd stop tomorrow.
Would you?
Yeah.
You do your social media stuff, would
I'd
you?
just stop.
Or you wouldn't do anything?
Well, I'd probably just do that as just because I could.
Yeah.
I'm like, why on earth would I want to
I think I would.
chain myself down 9 till 5 or whatever it is?
Yeah, but being self-employed, surely you don't do
No,
that.
you're not, but you still got to do stuff, ain't you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
And you
'cause
still
you've
get
gotta
that.
pay your
You still get that
mortgage
WhatsApp message where you go, "Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really want that twat."
I never think that.
I
about
never
any of
say
my
that.
clients,
No, I was about to say, don't say that.
You know these people that win a lot of money, and I'm still going to go after. I'm like, you're a knobhead then. I'm still going to go
No,
and work.
I don't think. I think if it was 10 million, I don't think I would work.
I
I
would
would probably
slow down.
volunteer or do something like that. But
I've got so much I want to do.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
let's give
Travel.
you another. What are you? 42.
Travel.
Give you another 10, 15 years. Let's see if you've still got so much you want to do then.
I think I
I
will.
bet
Thing is, you see, I've been a dad from 19, and I'm still going to be like a dad for another
Well, you'd be a
16
dad
years.
forever.
I know, but you know what I mean,
Young
like a
kids.
responsible.
yeah, because Freya's 2,
Yeah.
so it's like fitting that time in to go to wherever or just do whatever. It's not always feasible. So,
What did your oldest think when you said that you were having another?
oh no, she's cool.
Really?
Yeah.
My kids would be mortified
Yeah,
if I had
mine would.
another kid now.
Oh,
Obviously,
yeah,
I'm
but
older
we're
than you,
older.
but yeah, but they would.
So
Still
she was 19 when Freya was born. Yeah, but she's not lived with me since she was
Yeah, so it's
5.
a bit detached.
Yeah, so she's not. Yeah, it's not like she's living in the house.
Do you find it different this time round?
Yeah, more experience now. Obviously, I'm much more laid back.
I'm gonna say, you think you're more tolerant now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Because I was I had my first at 20, and I think there are advantages to having your children at that age because now they're my absolute best friends. But then I think there are advantages later to have them later because you've got more life experience, you've got more tolerance. So, but you've obviously had the best of both.
Yeah, I'm probably more laid back than my wife. Like, if it was up to me, I'd just pull them out of school tomorrow and go and travel and show them the world. And you know what they're taught at school now? It's bollocks. Because in 10 years, who cares?
Yeah.
That what the problem is that the world and technology is advancing too fast for the education to keep up with it.
Yeah.
So you know all the stuff they learn in history and geography?
Yeah.
And I'm massive into that sort of stuff if you want to know about it.
Yeah.
But it's on your phone. It's on AI now.
It's
So you don't need to, like... So in 12, 13 years, when she's going for her first job interviews, if there is such a thing in 12, 13 years' time, what they're being taught now is not preparing them for
relevant, is it? No.
They should be, like... There should be courses and lessons now on how to use AI for 10-year-olds.
Yeah, and finances and things
and
like
finance
that.
And and I mean, look at that. The housing market is absolutely fucked.
Yeah.
Like, I don't enjoy it in terms of, like, having to sell houses at X price because, like, they've doubled in 10 years. Well, salaries ain't doubled in 10 years. And it's like, how is that fair? And, like, rents are just,
that's ridiculous. Don't
even get me started. It annoys me. And I'm like, you know,
it's unsustainable, isn't it?
Yeah.
The youngsters of today can't get on the property market, whether that's rent or more.
No. And then there's all these, like, sort of my series this week's about all the abandoned buildings that are around that are just, like, do you know how many buildings the council own that are just sat doing nothing?
I wouldn't like to.
Wind me up, honestly.
How can people get in touch with you, and what do you want them to get in touch with you about?
Anything they want to, in terms of, like, but I guess at the minute it's probably, if it's property related, wicked, because I can help on that side of things. If it's something really weird and interesting about Leicestershire that I can just have a look at and go, oh, that's pretty cool. Because people will send me photos and things like that, and I'll go, oh, can I post those? And I can pretty much get them out straight away then. So that's quite cool.
So how do they get in touch with
Facebook's the easiest way. Oh, well, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok are the easiest way to message. And
is that in your name?
Just type my name in and I always come up.
John
Ghent. Ghent. Yeah.
Fabulous.
So just do that and then type, probably type Leicester with it as well, but I'll on TikTok I'll definitely come up, and then on the others you'll find me as well.
When this podcast goes out, we'll tag you in the posts, and then hopefully people will be able to contact you through that. So it's been brilliant having you on as a guest, John.
No worries, thank you for having me.
It's fab. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you're really sort of buzzing about all.
I was,
so but no, it's good, and it's good to see how over the years you've evolved and you have changed in direction, but kind of stayed true to yourself as well.
That's probably my biggest fear is you don't want to go down that sellout route. Yeah. But equally, I've got a bit of imposter syndrome at the minute as well.
We all do, and that's not an unhealthy thing, I don't think.
I was just out earlier on. I dropped some keys off at like a serviced office that we use, and walking from that serviced office back to my car, I got stopped twice.
Really?
Yeah, I get stopped every day.
Yeah.
Because of people recognise me. And I wear the hat, I've got the beard, I wear that green jacket, I've got this orange T-shirt. Yeah. So people spot me quite easily. But I get stopped every day. And I'm like, how big is this?
Well,
like,
can you imagine what it's like to be like Taylor Swift?
Oh, my God. You love Taylor Swift.
I know.
I love dating.
When Cristiano Ronaldo was interviewed by Piers Morgan, and he's like, Piers said, if you could be not famous for one day, what would you do? He said, I'd go to the park.
Oh,
he said, I can't go to the park.
Quite sad,
can't go
it?
to the park with my kids. Because he's just mobbed. Yeah. And then there was a bit where he did actually, he went full disguise, like, all the prosthetics and everything like that. In the middle of Madrid, and he was playing for Real Madrid at the time. Like, he was playing football and like having a kickabout with people, and then he pulled the mask off, and it was like a magnet.
Can you imagine?
Yeah, it was like a magnet. Just you wouldn't want to be like that, would you?
No, you wouldn't. No.
Well, let's just say in the past couple of weeks, we've met quite a few famous people.
Jordan North. We met Jordan North. Just saying.
Nick Grimshaw.
Yeah.
We can now say we've added John Ghent to the list.
There you go.
Yes.
when I've got me 1 million followers on Facebook, we'll be like, we know him. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
No worries. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Jessa, we're going to do the 2 laws for the next. So, following the theme of Clarkson's Farm.
Wait a minute. I have to get my notebook out. Get the right one. Hang on one sec.
Bear with, callers.
Yes, go.
Do you want to do the first one?
Am I doing that one?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So you have to guess which one is true, which one is false. So, according to the Metropolitan Streets Act 1867, it is illegal to walk cows down the street between 10 a.m. and 7 p.m.
Okay.
Next one.
The next one is, under the Environmental Protection Act 1990, You have a legal duty to ensure that a cockerel that you own does not crow more than 3 times before 6 a.m. So to all our listeners out there, which is true and which is false? Can you walk cows down the street? And do you have to shut your cock up before...
Your cock?
Cockerel.
Oh, we said your cock up.
Before 6 a.m.
What do you think, John?
I would say the cockerel is false.
Okay.
The cows is
interesting.
True. Okay. Well, you'll have to listen to
We'll tune
episode
in. 3.
Jezza, do you want to end this episode before I sign off with a thought for the day in your little pink? Is it a Moomin notebook?
I don't know. It's nice.
Show me the
front.
It is a Moomin on the front.
Is it? Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice that. I just like it because it's nice and soft. Okay, thought for the day. Get the right one. There we go. Right, you ready? When you focus on the good things, the good gets better. It's a simple reminder that where you direct your attention is where you direct your energy. Choosing to look for what is going well rather than what is going wrong can profoundly shift your perspective and your day.
Do you know what? I really needed that this week.
Oh.
It's like manifesting positivity.
Yes. I've got a manifestation candle at home.
Oh?
Yes.
Maybe you should bring that for when we record the next episode.
Manifest that people will listen to our amazing podcast and our amazing guests.
So, on that note, we would ask all of our listeners to like, follow, share, comment.
Yes.
Give us some feedback. What are we doing that you like? What more would you like us to do? What do you want us to stop doing?
The podcast.
Yeah, apart from that. We're on all platforms now, I think. So Apple, Amazon, Spotify. These are also now being video recorded, so you will be able to find
TikTok,
us on
YouTube, and
YouTube.
I was going to say Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
That'll be an interesting episode.
We should do that. We should do that.
Amsterdam by day, Amsterdam by night.
Oh, don't get Jazz on that. So we can be contacted via LinkedIn or via our email, thelawfullyyourspodcast@gmail.com. But for now, we are signing off from episode 2 of season 2 of the Lawfully Yours podcast.
Goodbye.
We bid you good day.